And equally, every day I realise that all of this is only possible because of the fantastic work that all of you do. Your energy, your commitment, your generosity, and your belief with us that by working together, by pulling together as hard as we all do, together we really will beat cancer sooner. So finally, I would just like to say thank you again for your hard work and dedication towards supporting Cancer Research UK. We really could not be making the progress we make without you. I hope you all have a wonderful festive season, and best of luck with your efforts for World Cancer Day in February, and indeed all of your efforts throughout the whole of 2017. Thank you.
You're listening to Relay Radio.
Dean died last night. There was a man in a suit handing out cigarettes at his funeral. I walked up to him and asked him, "Don't you think that's a bit rude?" But he replied,
"Look, it's business as usual. Your friend Dean's made our industry about 4K.
You would assume that he was an assassin, sniper or mercenary. But when he handed me his card, it read, recruitment executive for the tobacco industry.
We're looking for new recruits, 100,000 each year to replace the ones we lose, like your friend Dan here."
Dan? You mean Dean?
Dan, Dean, it's all the same to me.
What about the lives you destroy and the families you ruin? He said, "Listen,
people make their own choices. We all know that smoking kills. Every sheet they roll could potentially be another line on their will."
Could someone really be this impassive? Did my man think that his indifference made him innocent? I mean, he may not been the finger pulling the trigger, but he was defo the arms dealer, providing the weapons that was costing our society. Look at the NHS, the lack of beds, the rising cost of waiting lists. He was providing the smoke that had the whole nation coughing up annually. I stood there in the cemetery, swearing on my dead friend's memory. He nonchalantly turned to offer me a cigarette. The smirk on his face told the story of a man who couldn't care less. I said, "Wait till you see my team. I'm about to recruit an entire generation who won't end up like Dean." Check the link, sign the petition. Let's make the tobacco industry pay.
Absolutely, and that's the moral of that little story. The tobacco industry, I've got a lot to answer for, making money on the back of other people's misery. And I know any of you out there who still smoke and are smokers, and I know your arguments, and I know it's easy for me to sit here and say you shouldn't, and I appreciate it's not easy, but help us out there. The NHS smoking campaigns and the smoking support through your GP and through hospital services can help you kick that habit, and hopefully ultimately save your life. Right. Yes, it's not very often that people sort of pull the rug from under ever so slightly, but I was asked just to check out a Facebook post a few minutes ago to find out my grandson's engaged. Oh, wonderful news, Daniel and Katie. I'm seeing wee lights on Facebook that my daughter-in-law Jo is on Facebook, and she's on, and I'm just wondering if she is actually listening, because she is looking after my newest great-grandson, Elijah, who was born on the 2nd, I hope I got that right, 2nd of January. And so it's been quite an exciting time in the Barr household, or in the Barr family, enclave, call it what you will, over the holiday period. And a big welcome to the world to Elijah. Boy, you do know what you're coming into, boy. But welcome in any case. 3rd, okay. I knew I would get that wrong. Okay, sorry. He was born on the 3rd. Sunday was the 1st, that's right. 2nd, Tuesday, it was the Tuesday. It was a week ago. You're a week old, Elijah. Happy birthday. Your old great-granddad hasn't a clue what he's doing. And evening to Ian as well, up there in the sunny Arbroath. Although I've got a feeling it's not quite sunny up there at the moment. But welcome, Ian. Good to have you along again. And we have... yes, lots going on tonight. That slightly knocked me off my pace a wee bit. So until I get my head round what's happening, here's a wee bit of Simply Red, and arguably, in my opinion, one of their best tracks, Fairground.
Love the thought
That's especially for Daniel and Katie on their engagement. The joy of coming home to you. Big softie, ain't I?
It's refreshing to hear a positive food story, because usually when you go through the papers, it's things like bacon will kill you, if you drink red wine you will die, chips will rape your dog. You know, the Daily Mail is the worst. Every day there's a different fear-mongering story. Have you seen how many things they genuinely claim could lead to cancer? It's absolutely ridiculous.
Age, air, alcohol, aspirin and calcium, ham, honey, eggs, dogs, dieting and soup. Being woman, being man, bubble bath and food from cans, being black, wearing glass and handiness, speeding car, estrogen, climate change, baby food, the menopause, beef, beer, pizza, pork, cereal and Worcester sauce, childlessness, children, vitamins and bacon, chocolate, retirement, deodorant, Facebook.
The Mail says the D's cause cancer. But it's only rumours that they give you tumours. They've got a big balls to print it, 'cause it's 60 pages of scary bullshit.
I fell across that today and I just had to share. It's good to share. I just fell across that today on the old interwebby thingy, and I just felt it was the right platform to play that to you. Right, now, going to play a track now. Just on Sunday there, we lost a musician, an artist, a songwriter from my area, my generation. Obviously, Ian up there in the Bros, far too young to remember him. And probably most of the rest of you are far too young to remember him. But this was a song that brings back lots of happy memories of that particular era, and it was in fact Peter Starstead who passed away on Sunday, and he's been appearing on albums of one-hit wonders, but in fact he had a couple of hits. The one that I'm about to play was probably his most famous one, but also he had one called Orange Juice, which went to number 7 in the charts, and one called Take Off Your Clothes. Now, I did have a listen to that this afternoon, decided it was not really... No, it's not the done thing. And I've got to say, not one of his best compositions or productions. So this is in memory of Peter Starstead, who we lost at the weekend to a progressive supranuclear palsy, whichever that is. And this is Where Do You Go To, My Lovely?
Talk like Marlene Dietrich, and you dance like Zizi Jeanmaire. Your clothes are all made by Balmain, and there's diamonds and pearls in your hair. Yes, there are. You live in a fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint-Michel, where you keep your Rolling Stones records and a friend of Sacha Distel. Yes, you do. But where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Tell me the thoughts that surround you. I want to look inside your head. Yes, I do. I've seen all your qualifications you got from the Sorbonne, and the painting you stole from Picasso. Your loveliness goes on and on, yes it does. When you go on your summer vacation, you go to Juan Lapin with your carefully designed topless swimsuit. You get an even suntan on your back and on your legs, and when the snow falls you're found in Samoritz with the others of the jet set, and you sip your Napoleon brandy, but you never get your lips wet. No, you don't. But where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? Won't you tell me the thoughts that surround you? I want to look inside your head, yes I do. Your name, it is heard in high places. You know the Aga Khan. He sent you a racehorse for Christmas, and you keep it just for fun, for a laugh. They say that when you get married, it'll be to a millionaire, but they don't realize where you came from. And I wonder if they really care or give a damn. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your